Let us go forth and solve one more CSV file handling question, which will be of 4 marks in CBSE board examination for the academic session 2021. As for the sample paper, question number 23 is the CSV file handling question, and let us focus on that question where 5 questions are asked. Out of 5, 4 questions to be answered. Yeah, let's look into the question. Yeah, that question is, yeah, let me take a question which is, okay. So now Sonu Bhatia has joined as an intern at Realsoft company. The company has departments spread across India, and the details of the department are stored in a file dept.csv as follows: department ID, department name, location, right, and dept department details are given here. You can go through this, and then Sonam has been asked to write a program to list the departments at specific locations. He has written the following code with some words and some syntax missing. Okay, so first line he has missed out, and second line with open, and here file name he missed out. New line, what is the new line, that also he missed out, right? And data also that he has missed out in this line, what to read. Okay, so CSV reader object we are preparing, that is the data, right? But on which file, that is not mentioned here, right? So we are asked to fill in the blanks, right? First question is, which library must be added to the program for it to work? In line 1, what should we write? Import CSV. What is the first fill in the blank? Import CSV. Right. So now second line, if you come to complete line 2, so that the file storing the department details gets opened with suppressed new line processing. So suppressed new line processing means then that new line should not be taken into consideration, as I explained in the previous video also. Yes, then new line equal to backslash n if you have taken, then that new line, extra new line spaces will be whatever been read after every line, that will be suppressed. Right. So next, see, fill in the blanks. First one is, what is this? So as CSV file, so CSV dot reader. Then what is that? First fill in the blank should be, yeah, in the second line. Open is dept.csv. So D is a capital letter here given in the question paper. Yes or no? So we see, you can see no dept.csv. Yeah. So the file is dept.csv and new line equal to backslash n within inverted commas. Okay. And then, so now the records are to be read row by row, no field by field. For this, fill in the blank at line 3. Right. So here for data, csv.reader. So what is the file name? CSV file. That file name should come here. Okay. And what must be the delimiter? Row by row only, right? So not field by field. CSV file, and the delimiter is comma. Okay. Now, right. So Sonu wants to print only the departments in location Mohali. Complete line 5 and 6 for the same. So either he should pass Mohali here, Mohali in row. Right, he has not written a separate function, right? So Mohali in row he should write here and print row. If Mohali, so in row, okay, then print row. Okay, so in line 6, okay, complete line 5 and line 6 for the same, right? So line 6 is this one. Okay, so this is also given blank. Okay, right. So hope you understood. Let me show you how it works out. See, and the 5th question. Yeah, convert the above given incomplete code. So the location name is passed to a function dep location. So what are we doing? We are writing a function with the name dep location, which takes the parameter location name. So LOC I have given. And function prints the rows of department details from that location. So that means whatever LOC is there, LOC ka details to be printed. LOC, if LOC is in row, print that row. Okay. So for example, if you are calling the function with Mohali, that Mohali value is given to LOC and that value is substituted here Okay, so then that value is displayed. So let me show you how does it work. Right. So here import CSV. Yeah, department location with a location value we have taken with open. See with open new line equal to backslash n. Okay, so that also will be taking here in the read mode. I am opening with new line as a backslash n. Okay, fine. So now CSV we are reading. So how do we read? First we have to open the file. So this entire operation we are taking into taking into an object CSV file, right? That opened file dept.csv opened in read mode now can be handled using CSV file. Right. So now we are creating a reader object using the CSV.reader method available, and by passing this file name and what is the delimiter. So for every value, what is the delimiter used? Okay. Now what that is the reader object, reader pointer. Okay. So now that reader has the entire data of that CSV file. Now we are traversing through every row of that by using a loop on that. So for row in data, if LOC, this LOC is in that row, then print that row. Clear. So now once the operation is over, see this file whatever been opened can to be closed. Clear. So now to execute and see the result, this much only we are writing for theory, that fill in the blanks. But in practically, how do we check whether this is correct or not, correctly functioning or not? So here I am writing another definition, add CSV file, which will add department ID, department name, location. Okay, that is what I'm creating. So if the previous contents are not to be erased, open it in the append mode. If the previous contents to be overwritten, open it in the write mode. Because here multiple times when I'm calling and every time whenever we are opening a fresh, then I want all these previous details also. So for that reason, I'm opening that file in the append mode. Clear. So now create, see this way also we can write, or with open statement also you can write. See for example here I'll show you how to do that. Yeah, so here f equal we have written as f. Okay, so dept csv in the append mode. Okay, and then as f. Clear. So as f. Okay, so now when we are using this with statement, then indent is compulsory, right? If we are using just the previous way how we are doing in the text files and binary files, this way also it will work. Right now, new file writer is we are using a writer method of CSV. Already module whatever we imported now, and then this writer method takes the file name. So what is the file name we have given? F. No, whatever the open file is, f, that f is passed here. Now using new file writer, we can write row by row by using write row method, which you pass all these values. See, this is one row na, that is DPT ID, department name, location. So this is a list of items. Okay, that is written into the file. And after writing it, what do we do? Close that file. Clear. Suppose if you don't want to open it in append mode, here itself you open the file in the read mode, sorry, write mode, W mode. Okay, so and then that file you are accessing here. So then you remove this one, and f dot close also here only you should do. Is it clear? So then we need not have append mode. Continuously we are writing, we can write one by one into the file. From where it stopped writing, there it continues. If you want to see, whenever you are calling this function, once the file is closed, again if you are opening that file, where the cursor will be, if you have opened it in either read mode or write mode, the cursor will be at the beginning, then it will overwrite. So for that reason, we are using the append mode here. So let me execute and show you. See, department location, Mohali we want to find out. So Mohali is passed as parameter here, and if it is in that row, print that row. So that is what are all the details I should get as output. D040 agree research, D050 agree marketing. Okay, so entire yeah, Mohali. Only those two details I should get as output from this inputs. Let me execute and show you. So now you can check now what are the outputs. D040 Agri Research Mohali, D050 Agri Marketing Mohali. Suppose if you want to change this one to Delhi, okay. So let me execute. Now previously append na. So once again that is previous details whatever is there once again appended. Then what will happen? Delhi two times we should get the result. So now let me execute and show you again. So same thing is repeated. Why? Second time once we started executing, again the content is added, appended to the existing content. So that's the reason twice we got. For that reason, what we should do, so if you do not want the, whenever you are executing a fresh, if you do not want the same content to be appended, delete that file and re-execute it. Okay, now let me execute and show you. See now what happened? Now the previous content is gone. Nah? So now it is adding only first time to that file these contents, and then we are checking for Delhi. Is it clear? Any doubt? So if you go through and if you practice it, there won't be any problem for you while you are writing coding. Wish you all the best. Have a good day.